Right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Let's go ahead and take a look at the ICP Internet Computer price chart once again as we are beginning a new week. Throughout the whole of last week, what we really have been talking about is this liquidation event that we were having last Tuesday, and what we have said time and again is that when you have liquidation events like these ones, you usually have to have this waterfall kind of a crash. You find support, of course, then you have a very quick bounce. This really doesn't mean that the bottom is over or the dump is over. You always come again one more time, this time around not setting a lower low compared to the one you would have previously set, meaning this one right here. So you can see we've got a higher low here. This is actually very bullish because it's indicating that more buyers are willing to buy the price at a higher price compared to where it was back here. So this is exactly what we have been looking forward to here for ICP, and you can see that we are playing out really well. I have got a bar that is down here by around $12, $11.90 or something like that. Still, this is where I think that the price is going to be going immediate short term. I'm actually very bullish on ICP, especially if we happen to hold the $12 or maybe we dip down to $11.70, $11.90 or something like that. As long as we're not setting a new low compared to the $10.60 that we were setting last Tuesday, I think we are pretty great here for ICP, because really what we will be looking for next is to challenge this $21 mark here. So I'll show you a few examples of how these things usually play out in this market, and then I want to ask you for a favor, right? Because this video is going to be very short. I want you to kindly help me spread this video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for this kind of information will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because I do tier on ICP and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Let me not run my mouth too much. You can see here that of course I was following through with my word, not only just saying things for the sake of saying, but I'm putting my money where my mouth is. And in the Patreon, we were opening a short position here on ICP Internet Computer Protocol. Of course, with what happened yesterday, BTC reaching $107,000, I should be saying, I panicked a little bit and closed my position, which should be a lesson to anybody that no matter how good you are in this market, this market always finds a way to wrong foot you. So we closed that position prematurely. I think if we had left it, that would actually have been just fine, right? So still we are looking for that immediate short-term price action, $12 to maybe $11.70, $11.90. Right from there, a big bounce, and we're looking to challenge the highs that we were having back in March earlier this year, right? So that's really great. Let me show you a few examples of how these things have usually played out in the past. I'll start with an example that is outside of the crypto market, and this is Tesla, so that you get an understanding of what we are saying, right? Not only does it apply to crypto, but markets in general. So we have got the waterfall crash, we have got the initial bounce, then we've got a back test right there, higher low that doesn't set a low that is almost equal to this one or something like that, but this is just confirming that we are very much bullish. So we usually go ahead and take out the highs here, and we are continuing to push towards the upside. So that for ICP would mean right around $16 or $15 that we were having maybe 2 weeks back is going to be obliterated sooner than later. So this is just Tesla right outside of the crypto market. When it comes to our own crypto markets, we see examples like Miro, for example, which you can clearly see that we are talking about the same thing as well. You can see the waterfall crash, right? Initial bounce, back test, and then look, you are pushing towards the upside one more time. This is great. The other example is Ethereum Classic. When the C19 happened, you can see that there was also another liquidation event right there, waterfall crash. Then of course you are bouncing, right? You backtest the low, although this was taking a little bit much more time than it was supposed to, but in any case you can see that it still managed to push towards the upside. So as long as we are holding these lows here, usually it's a Fibonacci retracement level. I would say the 786 Fibonacci retracement level, which is right around $11.64 ICP. So we are still playing in that same range. As long as you're not coming back to this initial low that we would have made, which for ICP, if I'm to go back, would be right around $10.60. I think we are still very much bullish. So that's the short and long for ICP Internet Computer price right at this point. Long term, I still think that we are looking very much bullish. There is nothing very much to be worried about, because we look here at the Bitcoin dominance, for example, and we can see that we have broken the trend that we were having ever since June 2023. That has been broken, and we're looking like we are having a back test here, and a potential rejection is in play for that Bitcoin dominance, meaning that a lot of money is going to be flowing into altcoins. So that's something that is great here, and obviously a chunk of that is going to be flowing into ICP Internet Computer price one more time. Then I'm still looking at this Ethereum ICP chart, which looks like a distribution structure if you flip it, but then again you realize that if we say that this is a distribution structure, right, usually they play out like this and they come towards the bottom here. Now, as I mentioned earlier on, this is a flipped chart, so if we invert it back, it shows that ICP is going to be gaining against the Ethereum price. And we have done a simple math calculation, right, saying that we anticipate that Ethereum will reach something like 15,000 to 17,000, right? And with this ratio, ICP will be equal to 0.022 or something like that Ethereum, right? So if you multiply 15,000 multiplied by 0.022, you end up with a price target of, ICP right around $300 or something like that. So this is just to say that ICP is actually much more bullish than a lot of people are thinking. And yeah, some people may call it silly or something like that, but this is exactly what the charts are saying. And we have gotten it right in the past. We probably will get it right again in the future. So this is the last chart that I'll show you, which is the total market cap of all crypto. And it's indicating that we are in a very good spot, because you can see that we are still playing around with this bull flag that we had been talking about in almost the mini bear market that we had between March and November this year. So things are looking pretty good. We're looking for the market to keep pushing towards the upside. ICP will play a big role in that. And I was saying yesterday that, look, it's very much clear that we are in an AI narrative kind of a thing, or AI revolution. I mean, isn't it just very much possible that one of these big AI projects is going to be, breaking into the top 10? Is it possible that ICP is going to be the one that breaks into the top 10? I think it can actually. So yeah, just as a reminder, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't be buying or selling anything because of anything that I say, all right? But I want to kindly ask you once again to help me spread the video, delicately tap the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and then I'll see you on the next one. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.